Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Plenty of emotion in that touching rendition of the Star-Spangled Banner. And with that, we'll be right back. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Barry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, Brian. Well, Kawhi Leonard didn't come into the league as a go-to scorer, but that's what he's become. He said it's just about taking advantage of the moment. Keep going to your spots, keep shooting, be aggressive for the team, and don't shy away, pretty much. That's what I take pride in, he said. Guys?
He is elite. Thanks much for that, Allie. And Grant, you look at these rosters, a lot of talent in the backcourt.
Oh, a sign of the times, B.A. Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Brogdon and LeVert make up the backcourt. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. And it's Warren in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point. It's George on the wing. Clock at 6. Rebounded by Brogdon.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
And Paul George just had such a fantastic year on the wing. Maybe a career season for him last year.
Here's LeVert. Lays it up and banks it in.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Jackson. Here's the pick. Inside. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And with George and his efficiency, Brent, it took a huge step up last season.
Man, I think B.A. he was just locked in. After the disappointing finish and getting ousted in the playoffs the way they did the year before, I think he was just on a mission all season long to prove that he could get them back there and that he was going to be a big reason why.
Here's LeVert. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. And here's Sabonis outside. He buries it from 3.
Sabonis, a confident scorer on that play right there. Once he's got the ball in his hands in that area, he's looking to shoot.
Warren against Leonard. He takes it in. Ooh, and Leonard throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And so it's Indiana with it. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Brogdon against Jackson. 14 feet away. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Hard to guess what Brogdon is going to do, but I love the control he plays with, especially in the screen and roll game.
Back to Jackson. And there's the screen. Leonard on the wing. 3-pointer. The Pacers pull it in. LeVert outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now they can't miss. 4 for 4 and warming up the burners.
Jackson outside. Leonard on the wing. He's covered by Warren. Fires it from 18. And the basket by Leonard.
Quick rise and quick fire from the mid-range. This is automatic stuff from Kawhi Leonard.
LeVert goes against George. And here's Levert. Shoots over George. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Pacers out in front. They're up by 3. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And as the point guard, Malcolm Brogdon trying to create team chemistry through better ball movement.
The more everybody can touch the ball, be involved, and score the block, they're going to play harder on defense. They're going to play both ends. So all around, we're going to be a better team.
Now Brogdon looking to work it around, Grant.
Yeah, and he's very steady with the ball. He looks to run the offense, but won't take undue risk.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, let me get your thoughts on the Pacers and how they're playing so far.
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
They've got Serge Ibaka, Nicholas Batum out there with Paul George. Then there's Eric Bledsoe, and it's Kennard in at the shooting guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Grant.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Here's Brogdon. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. On defense, the Clippers. Trailing by 2. Pass to Sabonis. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Offensive rebound, Pacers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
George. He nails it, and we're tied.
Well, you got to have just great ball control when you're making a move like that, and Paul George definitely has the handles.
McConnell passes to Turner. Back to McConnell. Pass to Craig. Well, the pace of the game has picked up over the years. Grant, you played on teams that played all styles. Did you sense the direction the game was going in?
Yeah, towards the end of my career, B.A., you could see that the up-tempo teams got more and more successful, so it was inevitable that other teams would follow suit. As we know, trends catch on fast and quick in the NBA.
And the Pacers making a change here. Holiday is checked in. Now here's George. Out left to the wing. Turner against Ibaka. Here's George. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Bledsoe against McConnell. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. He can't get it to go. And Los Angeles the other way now. 56 seconds left in the second period. Bledsoe, the pass to Ibaka. George for 3. Nails it from 3. George has got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, you got to get the ball to PG whenever he's roaming around outside that arc. Incredible.
Outside Holiday. Bledsoe against McConnell. Pass to Sabonis. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Screen by Ibaka. It's George on the wing. Turner covers. George against Turner. Shot clock at 5. That doesn't go either for George. Outside Craig. Here's Sabonis. It's tipped. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And we'll return shortly. after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Paul George with a strong contribution so far in this one.
There's virtually nothing you can do to stop him. I mean, you can't even contain him. He's been that great.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. And Indiana looking at who they've got. Sabonis and Turner work together inside. On the wing, LeVert and Warren. And it's Brogdon in at the point guard position.
Well, everything in sync right now for Brogdon. Nice base, good timing, good release.
You know, Grant, court is a familiar place for Malcolm Brogdon's family. It's just Malcolm's involves a ball instead of a gavel.
Yeah, his father Mitchell is a lawyer and a mediator. Brothers Gino and John are also both in law. And while Malcolm hasn't gone to law school, he did earn a master's degree while in college.
Now here's Brogdon. 5 points in the game. Shoots from 14. The shot, no good. The Clippers trail. Here's Jackson. From down in the low post, it goes.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Pass to Brogdon. Sabonis with a screen on Jackson. And it's the Clippers with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
George passes to Jackson. LeVert goes against Leonard. For the lead. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
The efficiency of Kawhi Leonard's three-point shooting is pretty exceptional. I mean, he's going to start taking those all night long if he's open.
Now here's Turner. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And that's a foul called on Domantas Sabonis. That's his first foul of the game. And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
A lot of people just could not have come back from the injury that Paul George suffered back in 2014, but to be able to get back and play at this kind of level, it's an incredible amount of determination and toughness that PG shows.
Outside Craig. Pass to Duarte. Here's Brissett. George defending. A step-back shot. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. For Los Angeles, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, height and length at that position for Paul George, that's problematic for a defender, and he used his size to draw the foul that time.
That's good from George. Bledsoe, he's checked in for Jackson. George hits them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Brogdon against Bledsoe. Brogdon, the pass to Craig. Back to Brogdon. Here he goes. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Pass to George. From downtown. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Bledsoe. George has got 13. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Clippers ahead, up by 5. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. They've got Eric Bledsoe. Terrence Mann is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Luke Kennard, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Now here's Leonard. Shot clock at 6. Again, the Clippers score.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Indiana's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. LeVert outside, picked by Sabonis. Outside Brogdon. Lamb's got room. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night. The Clippers in the lead. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Mann. Back to Leonard. Warren against Bledsoe. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Oh, and the fast break for the Pacers. Leonard pulls down the board. And for Los Angeles, they're shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Brogdon against Bledsoe. Leonard outside. Lets it fly. Doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. Brogdon, the pass to LeVert. Lamb for 3. Buries it from 3. Lamb's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Some changes for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Warren, and Craig subbed in for Lamb.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He stressed to his guys the importance of coming through in the clutch here, saying, quote, "This is our time, not theirs. It's ours. We've got to go out and take this because we have worked hard for this win. Finish the job."
And Allie, thanks.
So good, so experienced. Paul George can convert the toughest of buckets.
.103 left to play in the fourth quarter. Craig finds LeVert. This one for 3. The shot misses. The Clippers go the other way with it. Jackson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or 2 ahead of the defense.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. Now the Pacers with it. Here's LeVert. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Zubac. Jackson against Brogdon. Jackson gets the bucket.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Brogdon from outside. That shot off. Craig against Leonard. No good on the triple. Brogdon, the pass to Turner. Oh, got a piece of it. George with it. No good.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty, using his agility and quickness to keep the other man off balance.
So it's the Clippers winning this one easily. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once they started to get into a groove, you never really felt like they wouldn't come out on top.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Thank you. Kawhi, you guys really turned it on down the stretch. What was the difference late in the game?
You started to play defense and execute on the offensive end, and we finally started to knock down shots.
That'll do it.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Paul George.